everybody, Patty Ann here. Hang on just a second. My friend Rachel and I used to work in a fabric store, a quilt shop together, and then we were doing some helping out. I think it was during row by row or one of those things, and we wanted to wear the same kind of shirts, all of us that worked there. So Rachel made everybody a shirt like this, and she used her iron to iron this on, and some of the letters were coming loose. Now I've already fixed it. My machine says it's ready. I've already fixed it, but I'm going to show you how I did it. Now notice this is glitter, and this is glitter as well, and this is glitter that I got with my new Cricut machine that I just got yesterday. I just opened it up today because yesterday we had no power because of an ice storm. And so I was reading the instructions on this, on how to apply this glitter to this bag that's 100% cotton, and I looked inside of here, and there's a little tag that does say it's 100% cotton. And so I was a little confused because I was getting mixed signals on what to do. This card tells you to preheat, of course, your item, because you must always, always, always preheat your item. Even with my big heat press I have over there, you have to preheat it first to get the moisture out of it and just get wrinkles out of it. But then it says to heat it to a number of degrees. And when I look online in CricutHelp.com, and let me show you up here where CricutHelp.com takes us. Let's see. All right, so if I go to CricutHelp.com and I click in Cricut EasyPress, I can get to this interactive quick reference guide. And over here I put in the name of the material that I'm ironing on. And in this case, in the little green Cricut guy, it's glitter. And then I was going to put it on 100% cotton, because that's, whoopsie, cotton, because that's what it says. Now notice over here, it tells me to set the temperature to 330. Okay, this is the part that confused me, because when I looked at this card here, it says for me to set it to 290. So I was a little bit confused. I'm going to ignore this card. I'm going to go with it, what it says on the website, and just assume that that's the newer material or the newer instructions. So another thing that I wanted to show you was this. Let's go back up to my screen. Okay. And up here, I can go through here and put in each item. Maybe I'm doing glitter on felt, and it'll change over here and tell me what it is. And I have to make sure that I press, that I either have the EasyPress mat or a towel, because if you watch over here, it will change the temperature. Okay, if I have, says 270 for the mat, if I change it over there, look, it's 285 if I'm using a towel. So anyway, but I want to show you something else that I found, and it's if you go down here further and it says you need a printable version, download the quick reference guide. So that's what I did. I downloaded the quick reference guide, and I really prefer having that. When you download it, it will look like this. And here's mine that I've downloaded right here. And I really like having this chart instead. And as a matter of fact, if I find something that doesn't work that well for me, maybe a temperature or a time, I can add little notes onto this. But let's go back up here. So what I will need to do, suppose I'm using the glitter as I said, here it is, and I'm doing it on 100% cotton. Here it tells me, oh, by the way, look up here now. This is if you're using the EasyPress mat, okay? So if I'm using an EasyPress mat and I'm doing glitter and I'm doing it on 100% cotton, I just go across the glitter and down this way, and that tells me 330 degrees. This sun means it's going to be a warm peel. So while it's still warm, I peel off the carrier sheet, and the leaf means it's light pressure. And that's in opposition to this one that's a cold press. You have to wait until it's cold or very cool. And it's a heavy pressure, so you're really going to put all your weight on it to do that one. It's a firm pressure. All right, now as I said, this is the one for the EasyPress mat. There's a second sheet that you will download as well. And this one is if you're just using a towel. Okay, those are the settings if you're just using a towel. So again, down here, I've printed off both of them, the one for the towel and the one for the EasyPress mat. So what I use for my EasyPress mat, or what I use to iron on, I should say, is this board right here. I got it at Joann's. They have them there. It's really firm. It is for ironing, and I hate that my table probably is shaking when I'm moving all these things. So what I do is I just put my shirt on here. Now I'm not going to be able to heat this one first because it's already been started, but imagine it hasn't. The first thing I would have to do is for 5 seconds preheat this shirt, warm it up, get the moisture out of it. That's very important. The instructions say do not skip this step. Trust us. So I'll trust them. The next thing I usually do is, when I'm doing this, is I use parchment paper, or you can use a Teflon sheet that you can get at a crafting store or a quilt shop. But this stuff you can get very cheap for $1 at the Dollar Tree. And I cut off a piece, and I usually reuse them, but I probably dropped it on the floor somewhere. So I'll just use my Teflon sheet this time. So to do this then, this is a rather large thing that she's made, so I'll have to do it in 2 pieces. I'll bring my EasyPress over, and I've already done this, so I'm just going to demonstrate. Put it on here. It's already set to the right temperature. I'll hit the C, light pressure, and when it dings, I would take it off, and then I would move it to this one. Light pressure again. I would hit the C again and take it off. I'm not doing it that way because this has already been put on here. After I'm done with that, then, and notice this big weird looking rectangle around there. That's just because it's really hot. When it's cool, that will be gone. That won't show up. The next thing we're supposed to do is turn it over on the other side and heat it again, this time 15 seconds each. The last one, and of course I'd hit my little button to time it, the last one said to do 30 seconds each. And that's it. That's all there is to it, to this EasyPress. Easy peasy. So let's go back up to my screen for just a second. Okay, and let's imagine that I'm going to use some patterned iron on. So I just scroll down here or look at my sheets that I've printed out until I find patterned iron on. And then let's say I'm going to put it onto, let's say, how about, well, let's just put it on cotton canvas. There's cotton canvas. I would follow cotton canvas down until I got to patterned iron on, and I would go across patterned iron on and down cotton canvas until those 2 lines met, and this would tell me what I need to do. To do patterned iron on cotton canvas, I would preheat my EasyPress to 340 degrees. And again, before I do anything, I'm going to preheat and get the moisture out of my product, out of whatever I'm ironing it onto, for at least 5 seconds or so. And then I'm going to put my iron on onto my fabric, and for 50 seconds, I'm going to give it a heavy pressure. So I would probably have that below my waist, so I could just kind of really lean on it and really give it a lot of good pressure. And then notice also it's not a hot peel, but a cold peel. So then I would wait for the patterned iron on to become cool or cold before I was to peel it off. So that's it. It's so easy to use this EasyPress. I'm pretty excited that I have it now. Well, thanks a lot for joining me. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to continue to really delve into using this EasyPress because I'm really excited about it. And hey, if you don't have one and you're thinking of getting one, I'll have a link down below. It will be an affiliate link, which means that I get a little tiny bit of a commission if you buy through my link, but it doesn't change the price to you. And don't forget, if you are an Access member, you can also get another 10% off. But the commission that I might get just kind of helps me be able to buy a few more little supplies so that I can continue to test things and just show you what I'm finding out and just have fun with you. So anyway, love you guys. Thank you very much for joining me, and see you again soon. Bye.